All right, we are live. I'm gonna share the link to my page.
I'm going live on Instagram. Me. Okay.
We are live, and we can go ahead and get the website so we can pin it.
Mm-hmm.
Jareen, you got it.
Alumni Association. I gotta share it to like 4 pages.
Oh yeah.
Everybody doing all right tonight, though?
Doing great.
It's Monday. It's been a heck of a Monday, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
As far as social media, social media been crazy today.
Boy. What
Yeah.
time live?
He must have had a Super Bowl game last night, eh?
Right. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Hey, if you tuned in right now, please go ahead and share. Please go ahead and share. We're trying to get as many people in as possible before we get started. So please share,
Sure.
tag your people. We're gonna be addressing, the Lake City Alumni Association and what all they do, the events they do, how they go about doing them, all that. We're gonna get into all that. So make sure you
People
come.
that be asking 30 million questions. Oh, I want to talk. I want to. This is your time. This is the time.
This is the time.
I love the think pieces after every homecoming, though. It's just like, oh, it should have been this, it should have been that. Look, this perfect time right here.
And it's early in the year.
Early. Look, I don't book my room. I got the 2-bedroom suite at the, what I'm saying, at the end of the crossroad.
Oh,
Hey,
telling all your business, telling all your information. You ain't supposed to tell all your information.
That sounds good. That's why we can't get the suite. Y'all already
Well, 2 tiers are going to have an official after party.
okay.
So yeah,
y'all are more than welcome to.
I don't think they're going to.
Just make sure y'all at the church service on Sunday.
We go
Absolutely.
After party.
Last 3 years I've been missing y'all.
We will be there.
I was sitting in the back. You just ain't seen me. I was
there. We're gonna need church for that Sunday. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. We got a few people coming in. Let's see. Let me share it to the GOM page.
Yeah.
Like we said, if you're just joining, please go ahead and tag a friend. Let's get as many people involved as possible. The Alumni Association is here to answer questions and give feedback. Let's get it.
Absolutely. We saw a lot on Facebook, so we're ready. Let's talk.
Don't say y'all should have asked or y'all should have done. Y'all got voices. Y'all can come on in, chime in, put your questions in the chat. We will get to your questions. So
yeah, just run your mouth. Run your mouth.
I just want to thank y'all for taking the time to talking with, our little old podcast. I know y'all are very important people and everything, so it means a lot for us for y'all to taking y'all time to talk with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Twala, what's up? Twala need to join the live.
Mm-hmm.
Send her the link. Send her the link.
You know what her excuse gonna be? I got my bonnet on.
Right now is not the time. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar.
We're not doing this.
Shout out to the message.
I'm having a good mental health day. We're not.
Woo. Okay, we got Patterson, New Jersey. Miss Campbell in the house.
Shout out to Jersey.
I was just in Jersey recently. I was in Newark. Shout out to Newark. Good vibes. Good vibes. Great vibes. Come on, I know we can get at least. We at 19 right now. Let's get 30. Let's get 30 people in here, and then we'll get started. Let's get started.
Atlanta here. Shout out to Atlanta. Spent a lot of time in Atlanta. Atlanta was our second home at one point.
Yeah, Atlanta ain't the same no more though.
In our younger years,
We're not gonna talk about why Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta.
And we're also live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube, and we're live on Facebook.
I still want one more Atlanta Nights.
No, you don't.
What's that?
I mean, what's the? I'm gonna. We about to get off topic here, but hey, what's the best time to be in Atlanta?
This
right now.
This time. Tax season. This is the best time to be in Atlanta.
I heard a pop. We got everybody added in that need to be added in. Okay.
No, this is the best time to be in Atlanta. Sister
Twala, how you doing there?
I'm doing good. I just had finished dinner, so I'm ready.
What's on the? I don't have a aluminum foil plate. So what's on the menu?
Honey glazed pork chops, rice and string beans, and biscuits.
Okay, I'm coming to get that.
Pull up.
Okay.
A little bit of sweet
oh,
tea.
boy, what's up, my boy? Come on. In the background. I know he eating good. He about to have his feet kicked up.
He about to rub his feet together.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, we're live with the Lake City High Alumni Association. We're about to discuss upcoming events, also include a homecoming, what all the Alumni Association does and how we can participate and help the Alumni Association with future events. So if you're tuned in, please share, please tag a friend. Let's get as many people involved, and feel free to ask questions in the chat. We'll be getting started here shortly. Deontay, what's up, my boy?
Mr. Robinson.
That boy, hey. Congratulations again, brother.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I guess we already like a little 18 minutes behind, so probably be a good time to go ahead and get started.
Okay.
All right. So we will start by, let's introduce the alumni officers. We have several of them on live with us, so I'll let them go in whatever order they want to go. But let's just get a quick introduction, if you will, of who all is an alumni officer.
Well, good evening. I'm Rochelle Jones, and I am the president I'm the present president.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. How long have you been president?
Haven't been a year,
Gotcha. Who else we got?
but I've been the first like I have feedback, so
All good. All good.
hold on.
You may be logged in on two things.
Might have to mute one thing.
No, can you hear me now?
Oh, we hear you good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I've been first vice president since 2015, 2016. And once Latasha decided that she had some other stuff she wanted to do, then I became the president until we have our election.
Okay. Is there a? I know this probably something I should probably ask later, but since you just brought it up, is there like a yearly election for the officers, or how does that work?
It's every 5 years.
5 years. Okay. All right. Who else we got for as officers?
Hi, I'm Robin McGill. I'm in my car driving. I'm the secretary, and I've been the secretary, I think, for about 6 years now.
Thank you for that, Ms. Robin. Who else we got?
I think we have quite a few officers that's missing, but we do have committee members. And I am Jarena Conyers, former member of our finance committee, and now I am your public relations person.
Gotta have the PR person.
Absolutely.
Gotta have the PR.
Sure.
This is
And I am Isha Graham. I am on the membership committee. I'm not an officer. I'm on the membership committee.
Thank you. Who else do we have? Where my guy at?
Here I go. Justin Hanna. Man, I'm pretty much I'm a committee member wherever I need to be, wherever I need help with. But I am a proud member of the Lake City Alumni Association. So, got some things coming up. Last year I was a part of the committee with the meet and greet committee. So that's with Isha and work closely with Jarena and everybody else. So, like I say, I'm pretty much plugged in wherever I need to be. Not an officer, but definitely a proud member and committee member.
Thank you for that, Mr. Hanna. Anybody else we didn't hear from that's on the live with us?
Lavelle is there still, or is she frozen?
She said she owned the live, but she can't get in. I'm trying to text her the link so she can just press it. So I'm working on trying to do that now.
Okay. I'm Latasha Robinson. I'm the past president. I've been with this organization since its creation. I was the president for, I'm not sure, maybe 8 or 9 years. And so I stepped down so we can, but I'm here to help still, of course. It's been an exciting adventure.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for introducing yourselves. I guess we can hop into a brief description on what all the alumni officers and committee, what all do you guys do? Because I don't think a lot of people know what all goes on behind the scenes with you guys. So we just would love to hear more about that.
Yeah. Would y'all like to start with the questions, or you want to start off with our mission?
Let's start with the mission.
Let's start with the mission.
Yeah.
Okay. Rochelle, you got it up. Mission.
So I guess I'll start. Of course, we are a 501c3 organization. We're nonprofit. We get our funds from fundraisers and donations and membership. And that's why we actually are strong about the membership and joining. Not just for the donation part, but for the working part also. We've been at this we started out in 2013. We weren't a nonprofit organization. We actually had to see if we were serious about it first. And once when we figured out that we were serious about it and we wanted to have the alumni here at in Lake City, then we got to working on Secretary of State, making sure our name, no one else had our name, trademarking our name, trademarking our logo, actually filling out the 501c3 application, getting that approved. Also, we have did 1 or 2 grants where we actually got approved because, when COVID came, it kind of shut down a lot of things, and we still needed funds because we were still trying to help the community, give scholarships and help the school district. So we did fill out for grants and we were approved for those grants. So that's how we kept moving during COVID. So of course we have homecoming. Homecoming is the biggest thing. We're trying to do new things so homecoming won't be the biggest thing, that we'll have more than one activity or event that is really big that's done by the alumni, that we can actually generate funds, generate partnerships, have more members, where we can actually help more in the community, in the school district, with our kids.
Okay. I have a quick question. What do you think right now is the Homecoming Alumni Association biggest obstacle or hurdle right now from like making y'all mission like come to fruition even more?
Latasha, are you trying to say something?
I was on mute. I'm sorry. Yes, I wanted to go. I'm sorry. I wanted to go backwards a minute. As we spoke about our mission, for people who did not know, Lake City High School Alumni Association is created between the classes of 1971 to present day. We're an organization where Lake City High School was integrated, and the first class to graduate was 1971. So we are the classes of 71 to present date. And so when this organization was created, we did come up with a mission in 2014. And the mission of the Lake City High School is to provide alumni with the opportunity to have a positive impact through collaborative partnerships with Florence County School District 3, our communities, our schools, our students, and businesses to build a stronger community. So we are here working in all entities as we know how. And just to let everybody know, we have an awesome relationship with almost all of these entities that we just mentioned. So we have buy-in and we do have support, but what we do not have is alumni taking interest in helping move this organization forward.
Okay. What do y'all think is the biggest blocker from like alumni's like not joining the association? Do you think it's like the lack of awareness of them not knowing like how to join, or B, what encompasses a a membership? Like, what do y'all think is the biggest thing?
I think a little bit of everything, a little bit of all of that you just mentioned.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yep, I think this is a good place to kind of discuss what does a membership entail, and how can they sign up? How can we sign up?
Do we have a
Okay.
member of the membership that
Yes,
committee that would like to answer that question?
yes, this is Isha. Um, so to sign up for membership, we have our website, of course, lakecityhighalumni.com. All you have to do is click on that link and it will take you to our page, and you can go to the membership tab. And when you open that membership tab, you will see where you can join the membership annual fee, which is $31.50 via debit or credit card, or you can pay $32 via PayPal. And this is going to give you a year's membership from July 1st to June 30th of each year, the association's fiscal year. So, you can use your debit card, as we stated, or your PayPal account with whatever you want to use, or you can get with one of us members of the membership committee, myself, Pamela Richardson, LaRonda Hurd. You can inbox us. You can, if you see us on the street, say, I want to sign up for membership. We can show you where to go. We can take your application. I mean, it's very easy to sign up. And it's only $31.50 to sign up for membership. And that's going to give you a year's membership. You're also going to get incentives along with that membership. A free ticket into the game. You're going to get a voucher, like when we had our meet and greet. You would have been able to use that voucher to come in and eat some food, drinks, whatever you want to eat, or whatever other event we're having. You'll be able to use that voucher, and you will have access to buy paraphernalia, t-shirts, hats. We have all kind of things that are available to our alumni association.
So basically, if I pay $31 for this, especially if I'm a Lake City resident, it's basically paying for itself because I have access for all this stuff for $32, and I get to help back my community by doing this. I think
Absolutely.
Right.
I think it's a win-win.
Absolutely. And also for people who may not know, you do, we would love you to be a paid member because everybody is an alumni. You are a member of this organization because you attended and or graduated Lake City High School. You're already a member. But a paid member is different. I mean, you pay your annual dues so you can become a paid member and get those things that Isha was talking about. Now, mind you, just because you are not a paid member, that don't mean we don't need your help. You don't have to be a paid member to help out your organization.
Right.
Please make that clear.
So, and that's another. That was a question that came to us as well. When you say need our help, as in needing the fellow alumni who either attended or graduate, I think I can speak for certain people on social media. What do y'all need our help with? Do y'all need our help with like volunteers? Do y'all need our help with money? Do y'all need our help with planning? Like, what do y'all really need our help with?
Well, pretty much all that you just mentioned. When we have events, we really need the help setting up, taking down. We don't just do homecoming. We do community events also. We do back to school events. And we all have our own jobs, lives. So not everybody can come. And then we have a lot of alumni that lives out of town. So you pretty much will see almost the same members at the events. So, and we would be able to do more events if we had the manpower and the help to actually do these events. So just example, Artsville, we actually donate to art fields. And we can set up at any time for Artsfield to get membership, to get the literature out, what alumni is about. But we don't have the manpower to actually do it. We would like to do it every week that Artsfield is going on, but that's if we can do it at least once. So it's a lot of events that we are actually invited to, but because of the manpower, we're not able to be there.
Okay.
Absolutely. And just like Rochelle says, we need help with all of the above. We need for people to come to the meetings, attend the meetings, so you can see what your alumni association is about. And then you can choose where you feel like you best fit. We have an array of committees and different things that we need people to do, but we want to invite you in. Take interest in your alumni association. It is definitely a good thing. We have a great organization here, and we would hate for this organization for it to dissolve, for this to be the last year of this organization because of manpower alone. We would love to do more than just homecoming, but when you see homecoming, just know it's about 10 people strong who put that entire event on, 10 to 12 to 15, and it is a lot of work, and the team is worn out.
How many volunteers do y'all want? Because I think we can do a collection plate and get some volunteers right now. How many volunteers do y'all want?
And I'll tell you, I want to answer that too. I'm sorry, Rochelle, I got to say it.
No, you're fine. You're okay.
It's almost like if we tell you we need 100 volunteers, that's fine and dandy, but we got to figure out logistically where will we put these 100 people. We want people, we would love 100 people to come in and be a part of the organization first and foremost, so they can let us know where they might best fit. We can use help in IT. We're always on these web pages doing flyers, all the logistical background stuff. And I can tell you now, I'm glad we're on a call with a bunch of men, because we need men to help us. We only have 2 men helping us. And if you look at the Facebook page, we got over 4,000 people on that page, and we only have 2 men helping out in this organization. That doesn't include the man that helps us out from the school district either.
Men.
I have a quick question. So, I'm sorry. Let me put my camera back on. I was taking notes. I'm sorry. I have a quick question. So I know a lot of people have been giving us questions or whatever to give out to, to ask the alumni. And I know some of the pushback was when we join, are we going to be heard, or are we just falling in line to kind of like just, I don't want to say add a number, but like, are we going to be heard, or is it going to be something like, hey, yeah, if you're going to be here, this is what I need you to do. I need you to do it here. I need you to be here. Or is it like everybody come up as a collective few to come up with ideas?
And
That's a good point.
Someone actually brought this up at our last meeting. We had, and I think this is when we were talking to you guys about what we're doing now. We actually had a meeting a couple of months ago, and we had a good bit of people on there that were new, young. They had a lot of great ideas. And we were willing, we were like, yeah, we love it. That's a great idea where, we can generate scholarships, we can generate funds, memberships. And after that meeting, they never came back. Yeah, they never went through with the ideas that they had. So yeah, we're here to listen, and we want to help, because this is what we said. Would you like to spearhead that? We're not going to leave you in the dark. We're here to help you. But would you like to spearhead that event? Because that's a wonderful idea. Yes, I will. But then you didn't come back to the meetings. We tried to reach out. You didn't reach back out. So we're here to listen. We want the ideas. We really do. But we want to carry out the ideas that you have.
Absolutely.
And I
Yeah.
want to
We
piggyback.
made it our business that we've already discussed about doing more, because it's more about you talk if you talking about it and you
Thank
want to do, like for instance, I got an older child, she's in high school. So the things that I see her school do, and I'm like, well shoot, I want my alumni to do it. Although I don't have kids there, I still want to participate in where I grew up at, where I want to see where I can't help where I'm raising my kid and I'm not doing for my city. So that's, that was just a question.
So
That's
I'm
let,
just taking
let,
notes.
Great question.
so let me also piggyback off that too. And this is Justin speaking. So I can't say speaking for personal experience. Um, they do hear you. You know, they allow you to come in with ideas. And my experience was, I can speak about last year. Like we wasn't gonna do the meet and greet. Like it was off the table. I came in and I said, hey, we have to do that. And so listen at me when I say this. So coming and saying something and also putting a plan in action is different. So when I said, hey, we still need to do this, I also had to come with a plan and say, well, listen, this is what I'm willing to do. If this person can do this person, we could do this. We literally came up with the meet and greet after the meeting. We had a meeting after the meeting, and everybody was in, and it was a success. And I'm grateful for that. So I say that to say this: a lot of people come with ideas from other schools, but come knowing everything that that school had to deal with as far as litigations or as far as insurance, how much it would be, because the alumni association understand it's a business. Like a lot of people don't understand that everything is a business. We're not trying to really run things, people like that come in and join as a corporate office, but it's a business. So when you bring in the ideas, that's very well good, but bring in everything and let us know, hey, well, listen, South Florence did this, and I found out the information. This is what you got to do this, and this is who they had to contact. Is it possible that we can contact and find out how much it'll be? So don't just come with an idea. Come with the idea, the solution, and a plan ready to put it in action. Because when you come ready to put a plan in action, that's letting them know, okay, they ain't just talking the talk, they're ready to walk it.
Right, and that's more of an educational piece, because that's something that we were not aware of. So a lot of things that we, like, I bring to the guys about stuff that I found out to do, like, again, just saying, hey, is anybody going to listen to us? That's more of an educational piece that y'all are providing us now. That's why I'm glad this opportunity came up, so that you guys can speak for yourself to say, hey, yeah, we're going to listen to you. Hey, this is what we need to make it better. So it's all about an educational piece for both, on both ends. So yeah.
absolutely.
Right.
That's an awesome question. And we get a ton of ideas, and we want people to have more than just ideas. When you have an idea, we're looking for you. Okay, we ready for some boots on the ground. Just know we're here to support. We are here to support your ideas. And once people sit in on these meetings, this can be people in town, out of state, across the country, because we are paying for a Zoom platform. We had to go to Zoom over COVID. So that's what some of the monies are going to. You do have a Zoom account. So if you are not here in person, you can get on through Zoom. You can help through Zoom. We actually planned homecoming for the last couple of years over Zoom. We hadn't seen none of these people in person for a meeting, probably one time during the year. So there's a Zoom platform. A ton of us on this call, we don't stay in Lake City. We stay out of town and in other states. So, it's all about, what you want to do for your school.
I think
And
I
what
think
you
the
do for
biggest
your community.
no, I think the biggest thing that I've gotten so far, and I'm not trying to rush anybody, rush us off, but I think the biggest thing we got so far is, hey, be interested, but at the same time, don't let this be a spur of the moment thing. Make sure that this is a commitment, that you will commit yourself to this organization and volunteer. Volunteer works looks good on college applications, because that's some volunteers. I was thinking about like getting some high schoolers to help out with Alumni Association. That should look good on college applications. You should be able to pick up some high schoolers to help out, get some boots on the ground with events and stuff like that. I could try personally to get some volunteers and everything like that. It should not be that hard for people who say they care about their alumni to actually help out.
Absolutely. And we know people are in organizations that where they need community service hours, even high school students, fraternities, sororities, a whole gamut of people. We give certificates for community service hours as well.
Okay.
And if they need our help, and along with what you said about volunteer hours, I even have seniors. We even have seniors that helps out volunteering, and we allow them if we do well. I will do letters of resignations just so if they need it to let them know that even though they're not alumni yet, but they have worked with alumni. So I have wrote several letters for students for scholarships in that capacity when they actually volunteer and help out with the alumni.
Thank you, Rochelle. And a lot of times, if it had not been for the students in the schools, we wouldn't have any help.
Right. I was gonna say that, Tasha. Being under the alumni tent during homecoming, we have a lot going on. So a lot of times, if it wasn't for those high school kids, I don't know where we would be. So they are a great help when they come out and volunteer for us.
We got a couple questions coming in, but I wanted to ask something real quick. So when you sign up to be an alumni to become an official paid alumni member, I heard you say like most of the planning goes on at the meetings. Do alumni members get notifications of when those meetings are, and how often are those meetings?
Our meetings, well, because we have a huge event that's coming up in July, we actually have been meeting once a week. But our meetings are the third weekend of every month.
Third Saturday.
Third Saturday, yeah, of every month.
So those are the standard meetings, the third Saturday of every month. We start at 11 o'clock, right, Rochelle?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it's on Zoom.
And the meetings are pretty much where the real planning goes on at. That's where people need to be active at to really put ideas in. If they want to be heard, they need to be at the meetings. Okay. Every third Saturday. Someone had a question. What are the areas in the past that needed volunteers, knowing this would be a good place to start tonight?
Well, we forgot to say also, if people who are interested in getting involved, please email your alumni association so you can be on the listserv, so you can stay in the know. Because if you're not on the emails, you probably wouldn't know what's going on until you see something on Facebook. But the details are in the meetings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And if you are a member, we send out mass emails. So pretty much what we know, you know. Because Miss Robin is real good with sending out mass emails and letting the members know about the meetings that's coming up or any events that we have. And of course, you can always go to the website because the website have pretty much everything that we have going on it.
Do meeting notes?
And have we answered the question?
And
we're still waiting on an answer for that question. The question that's posted.
What are the areas that in the past that was needed? Mm-hmm. When we first started doing this, we had committees. And we had the planning and event committee. We had publication. We had scholarship, membership, finance. We had all types of committees, and we had at the beginning we had a good bit of people, but then people start falling from the wayside and falling out of the committees, and so we started doing it all on our own. So if we can get the help and the volunteers that we need, we are hoping that we could bring the committees back so we all can stay in our lane. Because if you have a committee and you have someone that's over the committee and then they have their people who are working with them, that would be a whole lot of weight lifted off of us, where you would just come and give us feedback on what's going on in your committee. And of course, we will vote on a lot of things, but we're voting on things that you're bringing to us. So that's one thing that we're hoping that we can bring back is the committees.
And definitely bring back class representation. And to elaborate on some of that, what Rochelle says, if you want specifics on where we need help, we can tell you this past year at homecoming, we have a kids corner. And so we could not do the kids corner because we didn't have anybody to head up or spearhead the kids corner. And somebody mentioned that we need to have a space so the kids won't run around as much, have something for them to do. Of course, we have a game truck every year, but we need an adult in place to run the kids corner. We have a bunch of toys and activities that they can do, but we didn't set up any of the stuff because we didn't have the manpower.
Yeah, I would prefer the kids.
And and not just this past year. With the kids corner, it happens pretty much every year and we have individuals that actually donate the stuff for the kids corner. That's something that the alumni do not have to buy. We actually have people who donate this stuff and brand new, and we do not have anyone to spearhead it to so the kids can play volleyball or bowling or whatever it is that we have for the kids corner.
Yeah, so it's a ton of stuff we need help with. We need help with setting up meet and greet. We need help for lining up the parade. We need help everywhere you can imagine. Sunday service, everything.
Realistically, so with 30 to 50 new volunteers, would that help out a lot? Because I'm thinking
that would help out a big deal. Starting from that would help.
Because I'm thinking logically, if people like just focusing homecoming, people they come in town, they come from all over, they really don't want to get put to work and volunteer and stuff like that. So they have to do like shift work. So like me, May, and Tizzy up here. Hey, like y'all at this place, but y'all got an hour here. Then I replace him, and then I get replaced, and like that's the only
And believe it or not, that's what we do. We try to use it in shifts. We let them sign up for volunteer, and the hours will probably be from 1 to 2 or 10 to 11. And then someone else will come and take their place. At the gates, we really don't have that problem, but all in the other areas when it comes down to homecoming is where we're having the problems that we don't have enough volunteers for.
And we do have people who sign up to volunteer and they may not be able to show up. They're no shows. So that I have somebody or us doing double shifts. We want to get stuck on our class tent too, but we can't.
Last year I got stuck up. Never mind.
That's some of the dilemma too. Some people are volunteering, they have all good intentions, but they mess around and get stuck under that class.
They get stuck under the tent. Hey, you are wrong if you sign up for a job and then you will get stuck under the tent. You dead wrong.
That's crazy.
You dead wrong. You probably had to do that. You probably had to work for an hour, maybe. Come on, man, not that little hour out.
When I tell you that tent been tenting this year, Deontay been on the grill too.
I would have been no good.
We get so stuck under the tent, we don't know what's going on other than inside our tent.
Grand Bands,
what's up, man?
Yeah, while I was under that tent, I said, "Yeah, man, let me see that."
I'm looking through
money.
I saw a question. I think someone asked about Artsfield.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me hold on. Let me find
it. There it is.
I've never been to Artsfield before.
Why? You missing a
At
amazing.
Artsville, where will you
hear-
set
I
up
hear-
for the people to sign up? Oh, okay.
I hear amazing stuff about Artsville.
It's awesome.
Miss Morgan, actually, we would just wherever they actually let us set up. But I can tell you this: last year Artsville, we actually partnered with Artsville, and we had, now I don't want to say the wrong thing. What was it, Latasha? That we had at the Continuum last year for the kickoff Artsville.
Oh yes, we partnered with them and had an alumni brunch. It was free.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Anybody could have attended. Lavelle, go ahead.
Yep. We had alumni brunch. We partnered with Artsville. You could actually buy we had t-shirts, we had all types of alumni gear. You could sign up for a membership. You could give donations to scholarship. We had a brunch, which was really good. And we actually met a lot of people from out of town. And we did the 60 RSVP online. We actually got the 60 RSVP, but 60 didn't show up. And when we do things like this, so we're paying for the caterers for 60 people because we ask, you have to RSVP. Once you RSVP, then list goes down. So we're paying the caterer for 60 people. You RSVP and then you don't show up.
And 20 people show up.
Right. So now we just spent money with getting catering this food and whatever else that we did to make the place look fabulous and be educated and whatever we're doing, but you don't show up. And then what's a little frustrating about it is because you put your name on there, you didn't show up, but you shouldn't have put your name on there, because now we got people on the phone that's calling that actually want to come, but the list is closed.
Yes, the date is October, first weekend of October.
What's that?
It's October the 3rd.
Yeah.
Same weekend as South Carolina State. So
Right.
everybody ahead of time. And
And I have a
we
quick
do our
question for
best
you.
to have events, but we do our best to have events and see what we need to do internally to actually get people motivated to come out. We all out of thoughts. It's up to the public to tell us what we need to do.
Speaking of dates, I always feel like Octobers are the best when it comes to homecoming. I feel like
Still warm.
All the ones we have in October be perfect.
And I have a quick question for you guys.
Well, we couldn't have it in October this year because we only have 4 home games this year. We were supposed to have 5, but the new private school, AC, Athletic Collegiate in Conway, they didn't have a football field last year, so they came to us. So instead of them coming to us again, we have to go to them. They have a football field now. They'll be using Coastal Carolina football field. So that's the reason why it was cut down to 4. And we were only given 2 dates. September the 29th, September the 29th and October the 3rd. And we couldn't do it September the 29th because, honey, that is way too early for us. There will be no way. No, it wasn't. It was September 29th or August 29th. It was August 29th and October 3rd. And we can't do August 29th. So that's why it's October 3rd this year.
Tizzy, you had a question, right?
Yeah, I had a quick question for them. When it comes to getting people to sign up, have you guys thought of ways, or have y'all done like kind of innovative ways to kind of get people to sign up? Because some people love getting something to give something. Hey, you signed up, you get XYZ 1, 2, 3. It's all a gift, not a gimmick, but have y'all tried little ways to kind of get people to be enthused about it? Because we can talk about it all day, all this informative information, but people love to see something. People love to get something from something. So I was
You
trying
hear
to see
me?
if y'all thought of something to kind of get people to sign
Yes,
up.
we have done that. We have even asked for donations, little things from the school district, to put in their little bags. If Mr. Jerry is on here, Mr. Jerry actually donated alumni bags one year. I think we had about 100 alumni bags. We stuffed the bags with little goodies. Even one year we did t-shirts. We did t-shirts one year. We've done it all. So now we're getting to the point where the $30 that you're spending to join, we're spending the $30 to give you something. So we're really not making any money. So in your alumni packet, in your letter, you will get a alumni card, official card that you are alumni for that year. You will get a pass for you can use your card to come into the tailgate for free. You get a free home game, and you can use the ticket for the home game to any sporting event at Lake City High School. It doesn't have to be the football game. You're getting you get a letter, and that's it, right? That's enough.
Just
Because
about.
it's
Yeah.
Yes, that's
$15 to
it.
get
Yeah.
in the tailgate. So really you didn't pay $30 to join, you paid $15.
And I
Gotcha.
forgot to mention that the tailgate, your membership card will get you in free at tailgate. But Richelle, can we go back to Morgan's question? She was asking, where are we gonna be setting up at Art Fields? We don't necessarily have an answer for that right now, correct?
Right. We do not, because what we do is actually we will get in contact with Carla, and then we will ask if we can set up, in which they've never told us no. And then they will let us know where we could set up. And we've done it in the past before, and I remember twice being where the food trucks are. We used to set up out there to get membership, but we haven't did it in a while because of the manpower.
Yeah, it's been a
Mhm.
minute. Mhm.
Yeah. And also, we've given a bunch of incentives in the past for classes who have the most paid members. If your class, the class of say 86, got the most paid members, we give you a free tailgate spot. Class with the
Right.
most paid members, you get an award at the awards when we give out awards during Sunday service. Just a whole gamut of things. And also, just know when you pay your membership, usually by the time we give you things back within your membership, we actually in the negative. Take, for instance,
Right.
it used to be $25 a year. That's why we went up to 30. $25 a year. By the time you get a $7 to $10 game ticket, a free food voucher to eat, a membership card, a letter. Now we're not counting how much it costs to print all this stuff. By the time you get your membership
And mail them off.
we have to pay postage. Thank you. And by the time you get your $25, $30 membership, which is $30 now, we are actually in the negative. And a lot of people ask, what do you get for it? Actually, we giving that to all of us. We giving you the opportunity to give back and be the change you wish to see.
I also, I think, suggestion or idea, I would say not the suggestion, idea. I would think like maybe like overhaul or like revamp possibly the homecoming lineup to cater to the crowd that's around my age. I'm not gonna say my age, and a little younger, so it can appeal to the audience. So you can appeal to the more members. So like Friday, the game, then a bonfire. Saturday, a brunch, and then like a later tailgate. Sunday, church. People try to leave out Sunday right after church.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like the Saturdays, early tailgate, and then there's nothing to do, especially like there's not like a lot of stuff in Lake City as well. I think it's kind of like a little rough. But I feel like during our heyday, the bonfire was a big thing that Lake City residents and students love. And everybody loves brunch.
And they do have a brunch on Friday morning that the school district have for the alumni.
Mhm.
See, that's the thing. People coming to town on Fridays.
Uh-huh.
So like people just getting in town. Like me personally, I know probably everybody I know they won't get into town until like probably like Friday around like 5, 6 p.m. Like coming from like in Atlanta, Savannah, or you know what I'm saying, like a Tennessee or something like that. But you can't cater to everybody.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. I was wondering what we.
This is an idea.
It's an awesome idea. And as far as a bonfire, we did see some of that in the feed after homecoming. A bonfire, awesome idea. We used to have a good time with bonfires, but then where will we have it? And we have to have insurance coverage on most of the events we have as well.
I'll pay for the insurance.
You pay for the insurance.
We will. I think 2 tiers. I think. Where our accountant was on here. I think we'll pay for the insurance for the bonfire. If we can bring it.
You don't know what that price gonna be. Hold on now.
Let's
get some numbers first.
We'll pay for the insurance for the bonfire. I think we can handle that ticket. If we can get that bonfire, that's
So if you would do a bonfire, I think the best time to do it would be, and we do have a little bit of alumni that comes in on Thursday, and that would be the best time to actually have a bonfire. But I understand when you say you're not in town yet.
No, not just me personally. I'm just saying like the masses, the most out of town people. They're gonna go to work or do like a half day Friday. Then they're gonna come to town for the game, and then half the party that's not sponsored by the Alumni Association. They're gonna come in town for that.
That's a good idea.
That's a great idea. I like that.
I think it's a great idea. This is Jarena. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
ma'am.
I like your idea, and I also think that we as the association, when we're asking for help, we're asking for volunteers. Like we mentioned earlier, if they're willing to spearhead it, we follow.
Hold
And
on.
I think whatever recommendations they have, if they're within reason, then we back those recommendations. Because at the end of the day, we want everyone to be heard, and we also want support, and we want to give support.
This is Lavelle. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
I finally got in. Oh my goodness. I'm Lavelle Robinson. I'm the first vice president, and I've been trying to get in this whole time. So I've been with y'all. One of the questions was email the letter, I guess the membership letter. We do email some of the letters to cut the cost, but we have older folks that are not, computer savvy. So we do also send a letter by mail. So I wanted to answer that question to somebody that had asked that.
Thank you for that. What else we got? What other questions we got?
Did we cover the list of questions you all sent?
Let's double check it.
In the chat?
Let's double check it.
It's out.
Because I've been kind of looking at the questions too to make sure we are addressing everybody's questions.
I feel like we kind of touched everything.
Well, I know one of the questions that you guys had on there. Someone wanted to know, what do we do with the the money that we actually collect and donations that we collect during the year. And we do a lot. We just don't do scholarships. We have organization. We invite organizations in from the school district that needs funds, or individual, because you do have students who wants to go to this camp or want to take this class, but they don't have the money. So we invite them in to come in to share with us the reason why they need for the alumni to help them. So we have bought sports jackets in the past for men group. We have paid for camp, baseball camp. We have helped out and gave donations to football camps. We buy books every year for Reading Under the Lights at Lake City High School, and we also buy books for Dare to Be Deaf event that they have every year. They actually takes the books and they donate the books to a school in Florence School District 3 area. We and then of course putting on homecoming is from $7,000 to $10,000 a year or a little more. Putting on homecoming. So the funds that we generate, we use the funds to help the community and the school district. We partnerships, we love getting partnerships, because if we get partnerships, we get a lot of donations from the partnership. Latasha is real good with getting donations for the truck, the game truck for homecoming, because that game truck went from, when we first started out, it was like $550, and I think the game truck now is what, Tasha, $950?
No, I think it's
like
close
$950.
to 6 something now. It was initially started out at 4 something, but since COVID, everything went up. So
a 4 something, okay.
It's in the over $600 for the game truck.
Yeah, and it goes up every year. But she's real good with sending out letters and getting donations for the game truck. So that's one expense we don't have to actually use our funds on. So the funds, if you come to a meeting, you actually will see these things, you will hear these things, because we do use the money that we collect. And the biggest thing that we do is our scholarships. Now, Miss Cynthia is not on this live, but she's over, her and Miss Ronita and Miss Gamble is over the scholarship committee. And if it was up to me and Miss Cynthia, we would be giving out more scholarships than we do. But I understand, because you have to have fundraisers to raise this money. Now, what the alumni do, if we have a fundraiser, we match the money or give more to make sure that we can give at least 5 students a scholarship. So so we're working on that. So yes, so we actually use our funds to better this community and our kids, our students, and the school district.
So I have a question, and it kind of opened up a whole nother can of worms. What comes with a brand partnership? Let's say that I have a brand and I want to partner with Lake City High School alumni. My fault. I just got an email from work. I want to partner with Lake City High School alumni. What comes with the brand partnership deal?
You say brand, you mean BRAND?
Yes, I'm not that country, am I?
I was just trying to make sure I was clear.
I think my phone is just down low, and I'm just trying to hear you guys.
Initially, it sounded like bread. I'm like, you talking about the bread?
Yeah, because
like
Marina? Wow. Okay, that's how y'all gonna do me?
No, I'm sorry. I'm making sure I'm clear. Brand partnership. You talking about something like corporate sponsorship or something like that?
Well, no, y'all say y'all partner with people. So like what's the benefits if I have a company and partner with y'all? What's the benefit for that for my company?
Well, I can say locally, you have a lot of small businesses that love for the alumni just to come to actually, if it's just try out their products, sitting their business, eating their business, because we generate a lot like what we're doing now. And a young lady just stopped me the other day, and she wanted to talk about partnering with us doing homecoming, and because of her business, and she feels that if she partnered with us with whatever we need for her to do, then her brand would get out there because of the fact that she's partnering with us. Now I'm not going to sit here up and say that we're not like one of the top notch organizations in Lake City because we're the alumni. So we get a lot of calls. We get a lot of people who want to partner with us because they're trying to get their brand up. So they feel like if they partner with us and what we have going on or even more, then that brand could go up.
Okay.
So and that's just little things like that. If I go back to Artsfield and what we did with the brunch, we actually was giving them, you probably was new to Artsfield, never been. So we were giving them education, literature, and knowledge about what Artsfield is about. Where can you go to find different pieces of Artsfield? And then we even talked about alumni. We talked about alumni, our history, what we need, what we're looking to do in the future. So it's just according to what you're looking for in your brand to partner with us.
I was asking because so many entrepreneurs in Lake City in general, and so many alumni in like the Lake City, Florence County area. So I was just asking.
Yeah, we do get a number of personal donations from alumni who just want to donate. They may tell us a specific place to send the money. We do have organizations who donate or businesses, and they write it off on their taxes. And they just want to be some people will call us and they want to be more involved in community, and they know we're involved in the community as much as we can be. And for those who don't know, the Alumni Association and the homecoming event we put on is one of the largest events in Lake City outside of Art Field or Tobacco Festival or something like that.
So we bigger than Tobacco Festival now.
So y'all, did we talk about our upcoming event in July yet?
Not yet, but I do see a couple of questions that was emailed early when planning homecoming. What all does that entail?
Right.
Did we talk about that? What are alumni paying for? So what all it entails, we can be on this call all night. We have to have a meeting on top of meeting with the city of Lake City, the school district. We have to have meetings with the mayor. We have to have meetings with Lake City Police Department, the fire department. We get the nurses station in. We have to meet with Francis Marion University so we can get nurses in there. And tons of logistics. Have to meet with the athletic director and get with the city on trash can bins and cones out. I mean, the list goes on. And when to put tents up and when to take the tents down and when to let the cars in and let the cars out and keeping everybody safe when you got thousands of people and hundreds of cars moving about. So
that's one thing. And that's one thing we need desperate help on parking.
Yep. And if you want to ask what we are paying for, Rochelle and the team did mention that. Of course, we have to have insurance at any event. Security is our highest bill that we have. Security is over $3,000 for homecoming. If you didn't know about that, we have to pay for the DJ, the game truck, Sunday service, the musicians. We have to pay for a number of things. So homecoming doesn't just fall out of the sky. We paying for awards and certificates for the kids who volunteer, and that costs. And so when we say homecoming costs, it costs. And then people feel like we need to be charging $5 to get in the gate when it costs $7,000 to $10,000 to put this on.
So 7 to 10,000, and people want to pay
Right.
Well, yeah, in this past year, it costs $10,000 or more to put homecoming on.
And they want an artist too, but they only want to pay $5 though.
Thank goodness,
Exactly.
thank goodness we had the grant that did it, entertainment for free. We finally had some entertainment. Didn't have to pay a dime to him. Now, if you want an artist, we looking at $20,000. So if anybody want to donate $30,000, we can get all the artists we.
They want Beyonce. They want $5 to see Beyonce.
Exactly.
We want artists too.
Champagne tastes on a beer budget.
There you go.
I can't make this up.
And then the bigger the artist, you got to figure out where in Lake City can we hold the artist and safely.
We talked about this before. Lake City doesn't have an infrastructure to hold a big artist. Respectfully.
And you know what would
get one? It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like supporting our local artists.
Right. And what would take this organization to the next level was the question. It would take all of us, people on this podcast.
Well, hold on.
It would.
That's too much pressure for us. It's a little bit too much pressure.
Nah, never too much.
So while we at it, let me add a little bit more pressure. And I know I'm talking because I'm passionate about this. If we don't add pressure, just know this may very well be the last year of an organized homecoming this year right here.
Well, we can't have that. We'll get y'all some help. We'll get y'all some volunteers. We'll if y'all have any fundraising ideas, let us know. Y'all got our numbers, y'all got our contact info, y'all can hit us up at any time.
We have an event coming up in July. It's the Blue and Gold Gala. It's a chance for you to give back, have a good time, dress up, and eat some dinner and drink.
So I gotta find a date.
What
July the 26th.
July 26th? What's the location?
Yes.
It's gonna be
at the Rob.
The Rob, okay.
DJ Prince.
And tickets are already on sale. $50 in each individual, or you can buy a table. You can buy a table for $500. Tables are VIP. VIP means that you're getting something back. And so and we have already started selling our tickets. I just told Latasha I sold one table. Hopefully I'm working on 2. So yes, so we're hoping that this be a huge success, something annual that we can do to generate funds for our scholarship. Because like I said, me and Miss Cynthia be fighting with them because we want to give the kids more money. They say, y'all want to give the kids all the money for scholarships. So yeah, so we hoping that this generate, and this is something that will be a hit and something that we can make annual that we would do every year.
And tickets are on sale now.
Yes, ma'am.
It already sound lit. I feel like that's
and we have a guest DJ Prince Ice will be the DJ.
What's the
date? That's a Carolina legend right there.
Right.
Yeah.
What you say, Real?
What's the dates and where can I buy that? I might buy 2 tickets now.
You can is it ready online yet, y'all?
I'm looking to see right now because she's not on here. So
at our alumni, if it's set up yet, she's verifying. But you can contact any officer or member.
I know how to get in touch with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So are we also going to send you? We're going to send you our flyer. 8 sits at the table.
Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to get a table?
Absolutely.
We can scoundrel up 8 people. We can scoundrel up 8 people.
Absolutely, we gotta be there.
All you gotta do is say get a suit.
Oh, it's formal.
Yeah.
It's semi-formal. We want you to look good.
Yeah,
good. So don't come in there with no khakis.
No, it's formal.
Polo shirt. And a polo shirt.
Some chucks.
We ain't doing that.
All
it's
right.
time to get suited and booted. It's time
we got 8, right? So we got 8.
We'll make
So
it.
I did want to answer someone's question had about because I don't want to leave anybody out. I want to try to answer as many questions as we can because I know we are already been on this podcast for an hour and a half and
Mm-hmm.
want to so someone
Exactly.
asked could they have more tailgating spots at homecoming. I think Rochelle, that's a question for you because I know people have been inquiring about having more space and thinking about another location. So you can go ahead and answer them about the tailgating spot since the Booster Club is normally over that. So that's one
Now with
misconception.
the tailgate spots, they're 20 by 20. And Coach Appman and Coach Easton actually give you more room than 20 by 20, honestly and truly. And he'll ask me this question as weeks go on: how many have you sold? How many have you sold? Because he'll say, you're going in the overflow. I want everybody to have a good time, so I keep selling all the way up to probably the week of. We have that field is so huge, guys. We have probably in the last 2 years we've had 60 to 70 tailgate spots out there. I even allow 3 classes to have 2 spots because of the amount of people that they have under their tent. So if we have it somewhere else,
Where would it be?
where will it be? Where would it be? And then wherever we have it, it has to be gated off, because we have to make sure that the alumni gets the $15 fee. It can't be open up, because it's open up, then we're going to be missing out on a whole lot of money, because a lot of people are not going to be honest, and they're going, if it's open, if it's a wide open field, they're going to enjoy their time and not pay.
Yeah.
So where will we have it? Now, I know we had the question on our survey about could we have it a little later? Now, this is where you guys come in, and we're asking, join the meetings and let's discuss it, because we're not saying no. We just want to make sure that we have the manpower that we will need if we have it later. If we push it back a little later, because I get it. You go to the parade, you go home, take a shower, change your clothes, try to get your food. And by the time you get out there at 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's time to shut down. I get that part. So if you want us to push it back and have it a little later, and I've already spoke with Coach App, and he said, hey, whatever the alumni wants, he's with it, as long as we have the security.
Right. And that's
But
the
we
that's
need
the
for
bulk
you
of the
to
cost
come.
too.
We need for you to come to the meetings so we can have this discussion to make sure that our ducks are in a row, if this is something that the majority wants to do. So yes, I get the thing about having it somewhere else, but you guys, safety is the key when it comes down. We want to have a good time, but we want to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm seeing the question, Timothy, I'm seeing a statement that you have about building sponsors and partnerships. We have good partnerships and sponsorships with the ones that we are actually having with now. We just want more. We want more. And we have small businesses, like he was saying earlier, we have people who have small businesses that's here in Lake City or from Lake City, and they give as much as they can, but then you have some that don't give at all. And we want to collaborate and have a partnership with them also, but we don't want you to partnership with us just to take whatever. I don't know what you could take, but just to take and not give back. A young lady, I never met her before. If I call her name and I can't remember her name, you guys probably would know her. When I put out that, hey, we need sponsors for the banners for the spring sport, this young lady contacted me and she said, Miss Rochelle, I've never did it before. I've seen you post it and I want to do it. She said, I have a tax a tax business in Greenville, South Carolina, and I said, oh, okay, fine. And on the day of, when she was sending me her information and saying she was sending the money, and she said, and I want to do 2. And seeing I like things, she said, no, she said, I want to do 2. She said, because I'm able to do 2, so I want to do 2. And I'm going to send you the money for 2. I had one young lady who told me everything that she wanted to do. Everything. And she said, and I'm sending you the $40 now. She sent me $80. And I said, hey, you sent me $80. She said, yes, ma'am, because I decided I wanted to do 2. So that's the type of partnership and things, because see, I'm going to reach out to them again and say, hey, is there anything that I can help you with? I saw A, B, and C. That's the type of relationships that we want within our community. I know we can go out, but within our community, those are the type of relationships that we're looking for. And I'm sorry that I'm babbling on.
And somebody asked, in case you missed it, was there any consideration about increasing the cost of the spots? We have.
Oh well, yeah, it is increasing. The spots are going to be increased. How much was it this year? Whatever it was this year, it's increasing $25 more.
Okay.
How much
Those
were the
spots were
$100?
$100 this year, but I also need the alumni out there to understand that money does not come to the Lake
Right.
City High School Alumni Association.
That
money
money,
goes to
the
the school.
spot, that money goes to Booster. And I know we're not talking about Booster, but I'm going to tell you what we do with that money for Booster. Each athletic department has a budget, and y'all, the budget is really small. So what we do, if the coaches send a letter, and if they're a member of Booster and they send a letter, we help as much as we can. We have sent kids to camp. We have paid for gas. We haven't bought uniforms. We probably donated to the uniforms. The banners, when we ask for sponsorship and we don't get it, if all kids don't have a sponsor, we pay for the banners. And with the booster, everything has to be athletic because it's the athletic booster club. So anything athletic, we pay for memberships for the coaches, for all kinds of things that they don't have in their budget. So that money actually go back to those kids. Oh, we do luncheon for the athletics, the athletes who have the honor roll for that quarter. We just went to Green Frog. We just took them to Green Frogs, the student athletes who had the honor roll for the second quarter. We spent $600 at Green Frog feeding them. So Booster, that's what we do with the money for Booster, because we do have little fundraisers, but they don't bring in a lot of money. So our biggest thing is the tailgate spot, where we can actually help the kids during that year.
And all this financial stuff public for alumni when they join?
Definitely.
For the Alumni Association, yes, the financial information is available if you want it, if you're a paid member.
I love that.
Yeah.
And also, I want to add in the reason why the Alumni Association does not get the funds from the tailgate spots. The school district offered us up to manage and take the lead on tailgate spots and take the money, but we don't have the manpower because we don't have nobody out there to line the field up, get information out to all these classes, make sure they know what class space they're in, measure the spots. 10 by 10 or 20 by 20 and make sure they're a certain distance. And when you setting up the tailgate spots, we actually almost about to outgrow that area, if you ask me. but I could be
Yeah.
wrong because you have to have a certain amount of room in those tailgates for EMS to come through. So it's logistics
Right.
to the tailgate spots. And so we don't manage that because we don't have the manpower. So that's the Alumni Association's donation to the school district from your alumni. So whatever money they receive from tailgates is your donation to the school.
Yeah.
And we have one more question. What about out-of-state sponsorship? We welcome out-of-state sponsorship, in-state sponsorship, any kind of sponsorship. We welcome it.
Even if you're not alumni of Lake City High School in Lake City, South Carolina, we welcome you too.
And when you donate, you should receive a receipt from our finance team so you can write it off on your tax. We are a 501.
Exactly.
We getting a 2-tier Lake City High School alumni collab going through. Is that on here? All right.
Sound good.
Don't work on that.
Sound good.
Work on that.
We love it.
All right. I think that's the last question. Any final thoughts? We gotta cut this. We gotta cut this off. We can do a part 2 soon when we get closer to it. We can do it next quarter. We can do it next week. We can do it tomorrow if y'all want to. Just let us know.
We appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much. We got an alumni meeting this Saturday. We're on Zoom, 11 o'clock. Email us so you can get on the listserv and join the meeting.
We will be joining.
Send us the info. We will Saturday. I won't be there. We'll have meeting notes though. Or record.
I'll be on there. I get the info.
I love you.
Lake City High Alumni.com is the website where you sign up at. Did I say that right?
Lake City High Alumni. Lake City High Alumni.com. You're right.
Yes. Lake City High Alumni.com. Go ahead and sign up. I'm gonna sign up.
So that's the web page where you sign up. And if you want to be in the know about these meetings, you need to email lchsalumni2013@gmail.com.
All right.
LCHS alumni.
I wanna thank y'all for taking the time out of y'all busy schedule to come kick it, parlay with us. It means a lot to us.
Oh yeah.
Thank y'all for having us. It was needed. Long overdue.
Thank you so much.
And even if you want to be added to the the alumni email distribution list, just email us at the Lake City High Alumni 2013@gmail.com, and we'll add you to the list so you can be in the know of all the events and the meetings and everything you need to know.
All righty. Perfect. All right, y'all.
All right. Thank you.
Well,
so
we
much.
do appreciate you and thank you so much. 2 tears in a bucket.
Our new committee members.
Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.